MV3. Yeah, MV3, MV me. JG, matchup of the weekend in the divisional round. I think two of the better teams in the AFC and all of the National Football League. Lamar Jackson, he's primed and ready. Josh Allen, they're primed and ready. I think the winner of this game beats Kansas City in the AFC Championship game. If they win, the Chiefs do against the Texans, and that'll be next week. Who do you like in this matchup? Does Lamar get it done? And do you think it really doesn't matter about the MVP race because that's a regular season award, so it really doesn't matter. Who wins, JT?
I agree with both things you said. I think that it's absolutely the best game of the weekend. And I do think whoever wins honestly goes to Kansas City or Houston or whoever wins that game and winds up beating them as well.
They represent
I look at the matchup.
Yes.
Yep. I look at the matchup and I'm so excited. Like, you look at how both teams played in the prior week, right? You look at Baltimore and how they played offensively, and they were able to run the football on a divisional opponent that has a very stout defense. And you also look at the way Baltimore was able to play offense against a very, very good Denver defense. Like Andrea said before, it comes all the way to defense in this matchup. And you look at who can you trust, who will not make the biggest mistakes, and who can control the football. The thing that's different with Baltimore this year, as everyone knows, is their run game, right? Like, absolutely, Lamar's playing the best football of his career. But the fact that they have Derrick Henry, the reason they signed him was for the playoffs and was for this month. Like, for them to rely on him and be able to give him the ball right now probably 20 to 25, maybe even 30 times on this weekend, that's why they were so high on him and wanted to sign him in the offseason. They wanted to help Lamar and not put everything on his shoulders. Now, for Buffalo, obviously they don't have the same type of offensive piece around Josh Allen. I do believe in Cook. I think he's an excellent player. I don't know who to go with here. I think that the Ravens are the team, right? I think the Ravens are the team. It's tough going to Bills Mafia and playing in that weather and at their stadium. Obviously, they don't have to deal with it because they're both from the Northeast. But I'm going to go with the Ravens right here. What they showed me last week, obviously the Steelers haven't been playing very good. They probably lost their last 4 or 5 football games. I just think that they showed me more, and they were able to run the ball. Now if Buffalo could do something and manage Derrick Henry and load the box and have to force Lamar to pass the ball to Rashad Bateman or Mark Andrews or Likely because they don't have Zay Flowers, that will just have to be the way they win. Right?
Zay Flowers is not completely ruled out. There's some talk that he could play in this game. We'll see.
Me personally, if I'm Buffalo, I would load the box and make Lamar have to beat me with those weapons if Zay Flowers is out, just because I know how critical the game could be with Derrick Henry